Man, wish this was done in O scale. Atlas just released a catalog and they didn't do this car. It'd be amazing. Hang on a minute, I know a guy. Let me call Stu. Stu!
Hey, Chris. Stu. Hey, how are you?
Hey man, I got an idea for a custom car. You do custom cars for Metka, right?
Yeah, I do custom run cars. Not just for Metka, for TCA National, too.
Awesome. Hey, I'm in Strasbourg. I want to talk about something.
I'm at the railroad.
But you're here too? You're at the railroad? Where are you?
I'm down near J Tower. Snowplow, I'll meet you there.
Stu, over here, man. What can we do here?
I don't know. I wish I had an idea of how we can make this happen. But you just said that Atlas it has just cataloged that premier line Russell snowplow.
They did. So why can't we have this one made? Because we know everybody out there loves Strasbourg.
It's not a bad idea. You might be onto something. Actually, guess what? We put this into the works back in January when Atlas announced it.
That's amazing.
This one is coming the end of the year, whether you like it or not.
That's amazing. All right, so we get this at the end of 2022.
At the end of 2022, available only from the Train Collectors Association. TCAtrains.org. Go to the shop. TCA members can get this for pre-order for delivery at the end of the year.
That's amazing. Awesome. Well, let's go get a coffee and talk about some of the details.
We can talk about some of the details over coffee. We're also going to talk about future projects.
Oh,
it doesn't end here.
There's a lot more cars here. Let's go check them out.
Sounds good, Chris.
All right, let's go. Dude, so I can't believe that you were actually in Strasbourg today, but the TCA is in Strasbourg, so I guess that makes sense.
It makes sense. We come out to the TCA Museum from time to time, lend a hand and help out here, so it was great that we were right next to each other.
It's awesome. So we're here in the TCA now in front of the O-Gauge display. There's some Strasbourg stuff here, and we just talked about some Strasbourg things happening. So we've got some people here that are watching, actually. So talk to the people. What's happening? What are some things the TCA is thinking about doing, specifically that snowplow?
Sure. Well, TCA has a rather robust commemorative car custom run program of exclusive items made only for TCA, some that we sell to the general public, some that's only available for sale to TCA members. We do annual cars for conventions, but we also do just random other offerings, stuff that the market seems to want to have produced that isn't yet fulfilled. We go ahead and fill that niche. Chris, perfect example is that Strasbourg snowplow. Back in January, Drew from Atlas was presenting on Train World TV. The first big catalog that they were offering their their former MTH tooling, what that is now called Atlas Premier line. They had a Russell snowplow in it. I knew that Strasbourg had a snowplow. Through a bunch of mutual friends, I reached out to Chris, and we put together the concept of doing the Strasbourg 66 Russell snowplow. Couple emails later, couple emails with Atlas. Sure enough, it's getting done. As you've seen by now in the video, it's coming out the end of 2022. When you're seeing this video, it's gonna be online already at tcatrains.org. Look for the button that says shop. Exclusive for TCA members only. So it's a car, but the snowplow has all the traditional MTH Premier features. Now again, just part of the Atlas Premier line, die-cast trucks, beautiful colors, lettering just like the actual Strasbourg 66 snowplow over there. So whether you're a Russell snowplow fan, whether you are a Strasbourg Railroad fan, this is going to be the item for you.
That's right. And if you are into Strasbourg, this is something you have to get because it is just right there all the time when you drive past the shop. So we talk a lot about custom runs, and there's been a lot of custom runs coming out. But this custom run is obviously from the snowplow that Atlas released last year. It's now March when we're filming, and you're not going to see this video until the snowplow's online. So Stu, talk a little bit about that process, because it's not as simple as like snapping your finger to get a custom run car done.
No, normally it's not. And this project actually came together rather quickly. Like you said, from the time we first had the concept to delivery at the end of 2022, 1 year is actually really, really fast in the world of custom runs.
Yeah.
You're usually looking at 18 months to 2 years for you to have an idea, work with the manufacturers as that body style gets introduced in their production line, because it just makes the most sense to piggyback onto their runs.
Sure.
So there's a lot of logistics that go involved, research, graphics research, and again, the manufacturers don't always just drop everything to do our custom runs on a whim. They have their own lines that they're doing that we have to integrate our custom runs into their production run.
That makes sense. And so this is obviously the Russell snowplow for Strasburg. And if you are a Strasburg fan, we happen to be a little crazy, and we want to have all the cars that Strasburg has, in their yard. And so there's a lot of things that have come out recently. People are starting to collect more Strasburg things now with Lionel releasing their brass hybrid 90 is really exciting. Everyone's got their fingers crossed for an 89 coming out, and then maybe a 475 down the road. So if you miss this, you're gonna miss it, right? Get on board.
That's it. This is a one-shot deal. We worked with Atlas. We are doing the minimum production quantity that they will allow. Again, because we made the commitment for the production process months and months ago. Even though we're filming this in March of 2022, you're not going to see this until later of 2022. Months and we've committed to the production quantity already. This is going to be a one-time deal, and we're not going to do another run of these.
That's great. So don't miss out, because once you do, that's
So
we want to make sure that if you're interested, go to the TCA site and buy it there.
Yep.
All right. So make sure you take care of that now. Stu, a couple other things. We were just over in Strasburg, and there was a bunch of other cars over there. Do you mind if we go maybe talk about some of those things for maybe some future ideas?
I think that's a great idea. Let's head on back over there.
Let's go back.
And there won't be another.
Actually, in Strasburg, like the odds.
I know, what are the odds, right? But
So,
it kind of worked out.
It did. That's fantastic.